It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. McCarthy going to put it up right away. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Throwing is McCarthy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Now here's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And again, it's Mahomes. Staying on his feet, escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Rice. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Mahomes now to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down. 4th and 1. 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 4
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. For the Vikings offense, and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. On play action, now McCarthy. That is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throws left side, Atwell's got it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. McCarthy going to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them. So the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
We'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Quickly to Addison here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 6-0 our score after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, McCarthy. His throw incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To the air with McCarthy. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now McCarthy. A quick throw there is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a run with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Fights through and now a crease. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40.
Jefferson moving in motion left. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller.
Oh, good move. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
And maybe that extra
Still 3rd down.
That extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
False start, offense.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. McCarthy
to the right side and complete to Atwell.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Operating from the gun. McCarthy
throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
To the air again, McCarthy.
On the screen, complete to Spiller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ball start, offense.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he thought he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Spiller will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, McCarthy to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
3rd and goal, McCarthy.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Lutz is good.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chiefs offense ready to go again as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy, middle of the field to Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, McCarthy. He gets this out to Spiller. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this one is incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
This is Pacheco.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
To the air with McCarthy. Short throw here, the tight end Bates.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now McCarthy. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They run behind center with Spiller.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. That is caught by Fountain. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second and goal, Mahomes, a quick throw, but incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and they will take the lead here at 12-9.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Getting this into the hands of Turner. First target, first catch, and a first down.
On the counter, it's Spiller. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. A full start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second down. Looking to throw.
McCarthy completes this to Addison out left.
Complete to Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 6. First down, Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
They'll try the left side with Spiller.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. Back to throw. McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Spiller.
A nice little juke. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding, offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 12 all. But no touchdowns, but field goals, field goals, field goals. Another one. He's now hit 4, and that's all we've seen, kickers.
You know, the points on the board still count. Doesn't matter how they're scored, right? And we give these guys a ton of grief, don't we? Are they real players? They're real players when you need those points on the board, aren't they? And that's what we've seen in this game.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Harris running straight ahead. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Mahomes now to throw.
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
For the football going back to the Vikings offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wildcard spots with 2 weeks to go. But, you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Able to power through. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. McCarthy operating from the gun.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. In motion goes the tight end.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
To the air again, McCarthy. Setting up the screen, here's Spiller.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ball start, offense.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
A 51-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
To the air with McCarthy.
That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller.
Gets past one man. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's McCarthy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here's Pacheco once again.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy.
Oh, it stays up, but he can't get
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but